Hello everyone, Russellpuff here, and we are back for another Hogwarts Legacy episode, and we are starting today's episode off with spending one of our talent points. I just happened to realize that I had. I'm going to go into spells this time and see what we got here. So Defendo, we could do Defendo right now if I wanted to, or we could do the Pulso, which releases an additional blaster all around you. I think that would be pretty handy to have, so I might spend it on that one. Let's go for it. Let's get back into the game here, because now we've got to go and see Sebastian, which is at the usual spot near Defense Against the Dark Arts. So let's go. I feel like it's fitting that we meet at nighttime, but it's probably going to transition today. Ow. Oh, it is nighttime.
Over here.
What's up, buddy?
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
The Undercroft?
This way.
Never heard of that.
There's
That'll
a
let you
secret
know about it.
passage just here.
Ooh.
It's well disguised.
Is this the Chronicles of Narnia here? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Wait, is he not coming in?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominus Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominus I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
Sure.
He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Interesting. I'm not sure how much I would trust him. That looks cool. A house emblem scarf. Oh, that sounds interesting. Another chest here. Some spectacles. Alright. Let's talk to Sebastian.
I think I've seen Ominus in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominus was born blind, and no spell could reverse it.
Oh.
His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominus. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominus have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominus cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
I just want to say, mad respect to Ominous for being against the Gaunt family, because the Gaunts are typically terrible people. At least Marvolo Gaunt is, from as we learn from the books. And yeah, well, there's also Tom Riddle himself, who's a descendant as well. Ominous seems pretty cool, though his name is very ominous. See what I did there? I didn't realize he was blind, though. That explains his eyes then, because his eyes are, they looked a lot different. And I thought they were kind of signaling that he was evil or something, but nope, he's blind. And it's pretty cool that his wand actually, like, helps him out. It's like a, you know, a blind person's walking stick. I can't remember what they're actually called. That's pretty cool. Let's see. That's ridiculous. I mean, the blasting curse was at Bombarda. That's no big deal.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Let's do it.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
All right, let's do it. Confringo. Excellent.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Yes.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those.
Confringo, we'll put it... How do I have this set? Yeah, we'll put it at the bottom here. I'm hoping I'm not getting myself, like, you know, too much of a repeat thing here going on. Wow, we've only learned one of the control spells so far. There's Arrest of Momentum, Glacius, and Transformation. Faravetto, I believe it would be called.
Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Ah. What am I using it on?
Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Cool. I like it.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Sweet.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Let's keep going.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Sure.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I just want to say I called it that their guardian was like their uncle. I called that a while back, and I never publicly said it. Well, I did in comment sections with other content creators, but I'm just happy to get that right. So let's go ahead and tell Sebastian everything, because, well, he's telling us so much. I feel like we gotta share secrets too.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft.
Yeah.
You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other.
Sure.
In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Got it.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Alrighty. Cool. We're learning so much. And we're sharing so much. I don't know if that's going to bite us later on. But, I mean, I feel like I can trust Sebastian. I trust Natty. When we find Poppy, when she ever pops up, see what I did there, I think I'll be able to trust her too. Although, I'll tell you, after seeing the gameplay from the content creators, that one mission, she worries me a little bit. I'm making this call publicly right now just based off of that one mission, the Horntail Hall mission that we saw. I'm going to make a call that she is this game's Anders. And if you know who Anders is in Dragon Age 2, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to leave it at that. But that's what I think Poppy is going to be. I'm hoping I'm wrong. But that's what I'm calling. And it will definitely be a huge twist, I think. I think it'll be a big twist. Sebastian, with his kind of dark, ominous situation going on, I could see him not being exactly where everybody might think he is. We already know he's willing to go above and beyond, but I don't think he's going to push it to... Like, the only thing he's probably going to be concerned about is his sister. Poppy is about how people are treating creatures. So that's how I'm kind of going off of this. Alright, I'm putting my theories to the side now. We'll go ahead and leave the... Or we'll leave the Undercroft now. We'll get some water too.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Oh.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Oh no. Was he supposed to... Was the Sebastian... Oh, I can't remember if I was not supposed to... I can't remember if Sebastian was like, hey, don't mention it to anybody. But, I mean, I feel like if I'm going to be in there and Ominous is going to be coming in there, I feel like I just need to go ahead and tell him now. Because we're going to be seeing each other a lot. So, or in his case, hearing a lot. So, I feel like we need to... we need to be honest right now. There's no sense in lying. He's going to know.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Understood.
Trust me, Ominus. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominus, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Oh no. Did I mess up, guys? I think I might have messed up. Oh no. And I can't go back in there. Like I said, if I'm gonna be in there, he's gonna walk in there too. So I can't just be like,
come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I mean, I've dealt with spiders. I've spoken to the guy who's been in all of his memories. I have ticked off a Slytherin after promising another Slytherin that I wouldn't say anything, and I ended up saying something that maybe I wasn't supposed to say. I feel really bad about that now, but how was I supposed to handle it?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Alright, Professor Garlick wants to see us now too. Cool. I like these howlers. It's really cool. That's a very nice way of getting voices to be heard. So, guys, oh my gosh. I feel so bad right now. Acquire a venomous tentacula and acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. I'm going to go ahead and go to the map chamber. I want to do another story mission, and then we'll go to Professor Garlick after that. Or maybe it'll be in the next episode. We'll see how long it takes. We're already here next to Professor Fig. He's upstairs here, so we'll just go ahead and go see him. Yeah, we'll just go up these stairs. Lag spike. So I've been playing on Steam, on PC. That's really the only issue. I mean, you guys have watched. That's the only issue I've been having with the game is these little lag spikes because it's loading in the assets. So the game's been running pretty good overall. I'm scared of doing updates if there are any because I'm afraid that things might get messed up. But, you know, like that's fine. Every once in a while that happens. That's no biggie. Not to me, at least. I'm okay with that.
I was hoping to see you.
Hello, Professor.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
I love that explanation. You what? You went to Azkaban? You saw a ghost? A dead body? I love it.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Lumos.
Oh, did he just follow my lead?
Lumos!
That's cool. He followed my lead.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me. I shall see you there.
Stop prying.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Ooh, that looks so pretty.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Yeah, this is really pretty.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Yes.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Do you know anything about it?
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
All right, well, I will see you there, Professor.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
I like this little map, though. It's pretty cool. So, let's see. Hogwarts is right there. Where is that tower? That tower right there. Can I speak to you again?
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Wow, we're learning Glacius now. I'm excited about that. Although I feel like I'm being overwhelmed by all the new spells that I'm learning.
Handy resource indeed. Your field guide.
I think I've learned like 4. Or I know I've learned at least 3 within like a half hour. All right. Well, let's see if we can I just drop one of these right here? I can. Cool. All right, so I just used one of those. Probably a waste. Do I have Mandrake? At Dogweed and Death Cap. Okay, well, let's go do that then. I'm gonna try and speed up some of these side things. I found a chest.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Lumos. Revelio.
Hello, Beatrice? Green.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Ha ha. Wow, it's not like you... Wait, yeah, I want to question this further.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
Let's see what you
What
got.
do you have for sale?
Mandrakes are extremely
Let's
potent.
see we
Like,
show you some of what's available.
I
You're a
just
force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
requirement fertilizer added to plants to increase their yield. Might buy one of those.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
And we'll get the mandrake.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Got some basic stuff to sell.
Your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
That one's actually a little bit better than what I've got on.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Alright, we gotta go find some,
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
It just really amazes me about how dangerous the mandrakes are. And like the fact that they they exist in this world, so for them to be like that is kind of scary. Whoa. Whoa, what is that?
Oh, I shall enjoy this.
Oh, I'm about to enjoy it much more than you.
Surprising how many nifflers you can find down there. Mind you, I do have a knack. You take it!
Oh, it had to be multiple ones.
Is that all they're teaching in school?
Oh, I messed up. I messed up.
The beasts are safer now.
It had to be multiple ones. Darn it, I gotta go back.
Hello. Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Okay, I only got one more chance to do this.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
There's a spider. That's one spider. I need a second spider, though. Where's the second spider to fight?
Potato! Stupid!
Ow, my butt is hurting. I need another one.
Stupid! Defender!
Man.
Ugh.
Oh.
Shame you're so foul. Confringo! Revelio.
Aha. Hello, Mr. Spider-Man.
Assignment's all finished. Defender. Confringo.
Thank you for playing. Alright, we're done with that. Let's go to herbology class and we'll end this episode. Oh, this looks pretty. The lighting is really nice in this game. Oh, hello. Ooh, little fireflies. Cool. Alright, let's talk to Professor Garlic. Can advance time by accessing the map and pressing R. I tried that earlier before and it didn't work too well. It just brings me back to here. Okay, I had to hold it down. Wait here to advance time from day to night. Night to day. Yes. Cool.
How wonderful to see you again.
Alright. Professor, I'm ready to learn a new spell.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Wingardium Leviosa. So this can just... Ah, okay. So it's... Okay, now I understand the difference. So... Levioso just lifts someone in one position, but you can't move them around. Wingardium lets you move them while they're suspended. Okay, now I understand the difference.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Alrighty, and this seems like it's one of these bluer spells. So I'm going to put it right here.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Cool. Oh, that's on the ground. So I can rotate it, bring it to me, move it forward. Cool. Hey, I want to talk to you.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
So what made you want to teach her biology? We already know a little bit about her from the trophy room because she had the distinguished award.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a Wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig.
Uh-oh.
The little beast gouged the professor's eyes.
That's where I thought it was going.
Fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Yeah, it's almost comical.
Fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
Well, I'm glad things worked out for you.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Yeah, she's a lot younger for a professor, so I guess she kind of fell into the position at like the perfect time then. Cool. Now, you know, as I was rewatching some of the videos while I was editing, I realized I say cool quite a bit. So, might as well start putting a counter up to figure out how many times I say cool throughout this series. I don't advise anyone to do that because you will definitely be counting to infinity. Alright, so we took care of that one. I think we're going to call it quits there. This episode might be a little bit shorter because some stuff was traveling. I don't know. We'll have to see. When we get back, we will work on getting Glacius, which is pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station, and as well as the Quidditch pitch. And, you know, I may actually just do this one off screen because I think it'd be kind of boring to watch. And I'll do that. And then when we come back, we'll go learn Glacius together. And then we'll go off to the trial. I think that will be really fun to do. So, excuse me. Without further ado, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next episode. Mischief managed.